Are you willing to provide a statement?
Yes.
Right, without the cameras rolling?
No. I'm exercising my rights, Sergeant. So what's happening?
Be on your YouTube channel.
Well, you are going to be on it. This isn't an argument, miss. I'd like to know what legislation.
I've come down to tell you.
This isn't about
I don't
YouTube
know
channel.
the officer and I don't manage him. So.
And I have. So I require, if you fail to provide those details, you can be arrested. Where's the reasonable
So I am asking you one more time. Excuse me, I'm not talking to you, sir. I'm asking you one more.
Outside police stations in Northumbria, Hull, and London. In that moment, the recorder's heart races, not from fear, but from the raw sting of injustice. A sense of isolation grows while surrounded by uniformed officers deliberately bending the truth. Would you have the courage to stand firm when your rights are stripped away at the very doorstep of justice? Who truly holds the power in this moment? Join us as we decode these confrontations to protect your own rights. Follow ID Refusal to master the law and the truth.
Permission to film me.
You haven't got away from me. What are you doing, man?
You haven't got
fuck away from me.
Go away.
No, I'm not going away. What are you doing? Behave yourself, man.
No,
I'm going to get you done. You're a police officer.
Stop being a prat.
What do you mean being a prat? Get away from me, man.
You are a prat. You're clearly a prat. What are you doing?
Get away from me. Get away from me. I'm going to spray you, man.
What are you going to spray me for?
You're assaulting me, man. You're assaulting me.
What are you going to spray me for?
You're assaulting me. Get back.
What are you doing?
Get back.
What are you doing?
Get back.
What are you doing?
Do not assault me. Get back.
What are you doing?
Get back.
What are you doing?
You just come out of your car and assaulted me.
What are you doing?
You're an absolute moron. I'm exercising my rights.
To do what?
Get back.
To act like a moron.
Get back.
Hey,
you don't know me. You can't go about assaulting people. Get back.
You can't go about
Do not
filming
assault
people.
me again. Do not assault me again.
Don't let you and me meet again.
Do not assault me again. I'll fucking spraying you. You moron. I'm going to get you necked, mate.
Carry on.
The aggressor is a solicitor, yet he's breaching Section 39 of the Criminal Justice Act 1988. Common assault is committed when a person causes another to fear immediate unlawful violence. Using a criminal identifier spray for self-defense is lawful in the UK if the force is proportionate.
A police officer.
Carry on.
Where's your blue badge? Where's your blue badge? Where's your blue badge? You're going to get necked, pal. I'm going to get you necked, you absolute moron. Absolute fool. Assaulting members of the public, you absolute muppet. I'm going to get you necked, you absolute idiot. Get back away from me, man. I've got 2 cameras running, mate, so grab that one all you want. Grab that one all you want. I've got you, pal. I've got you. You're getting necked.
I don't think so.
100%.
I don't think so.
Get back away from me, man. Get back away from me.
He's a colleague of mine.
No, he's assaulted me.
Well, if he has assaulted you.
It's on camera. I'm reporting him.
That's fine, but don't provoke.
He's assaulted me. He came out of his car and he ran at me.
Okay, all right, I didn't say one.
You need to get him in cuffs. You need to get him locked up.
What's happened?
I'm walking up here, yeah, the guy's parked up out his blue car and he's ran up and pushed and grabbed me several times. He's come out of that blue car and assaulted me several times and I want to press charges against him.
Right, so if you want to give a statement, right?
I'll get a statement all day long.
Right, will you wait there? I'm going to check the cameras.
Completely unprovoked.
Check the cameras.
Completely unprovoked.
Are you injured in any way?
I don't know yet. I'm full of adrenaline.
Okay.
Absolutely out of order.
You say it's happened out here?
So I was over at the gate and I walked up, I seen him drive in and he parked up. I've had no interaction with him, but I seen him park up and I was walking round, minding my own business, had no interaction with him, and he's literally just ran up and started trying to grab me and push me and all that stuff, trying to grab my camera and shouting in my face.
Okay.
Unprovoked.
Have you been filming the car?
Yes, I may have done. I can't get
The police are victim blaming. However, under PACE Code A, filming in public is not reasonable grounds for suspicion. You do not need permission to film anyone in a public place in the UK.
Actually, but that doesn't give him grounds to go about assaulting people.
I'm not saying that, I'm just asking.
You know, you can't just go up and start grabbing and pushing at people.
So
you know what I mean?
You say you done? So you grabbed a hold of
He tried to grab hold of my camera and he was pushing into me and all that.
Right.
and I asked him several times to get back, and he refused, kept coming at me. I was about to spray him with my farb gel, which is a criminal identifier. It's legal to carry, you can check it if you want. But yeah, he just kept trying to come at me. Like,
We'll just check the CCTV as well.
by all means. Do you mind identifying yourself, please?
Yes, I'm 3732 Stubbs.
Stubbs?
Yes.
You based out here?
Yes, I am.
And yourself?
PC 359 Pearson, also based out there.
Ah, thank you.
So,
Absolute muppet. And by the way, he's parked in a blue disabled badge without displaying a disabled badge. So
what's the situation with the camera then?
what do you mean? What's the situation with the camera?
I'm just asking.
I think you know. I think
I
you know.
honestly don't.
I spoke to your inspector earlier, so I think he's know what I'm doing.
I've been at a job unfortunately, so I don't hear what was going on.
Yeah, I think he's know. This guy's registration as well. That's his colleague apparently. HAZ 1707. Absolute moron. Absolute idiot.
An officer of the court stealing a disabled parking bay. This is a violation of the Traffic Management Act 2004. This hypocrisy is vital evidence to discredit the aggressor's character in court.
Do you know who that guy is?
Pardon?
Does he work on behalf of the police?
Sorry, say
Does
that
he
again?
work on behalf of the police?
From my understanding, he's an independent solicitor.
Independent solicitor, and he's behaving like that. That's outrageous.
From my understanding,
He's defence solicitor.
I don't know.
Outrageous. Put him in the cell next to whoever he's here to represent. That'll be funny.
Did you ever get your own channel or something on YouTube? Or?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
You should get him to move his car though. It's not right, he's parked in a disabled spot, he's not displaying a blue badge. So you should either give him a ticket or get him to move. I mean, people, those spots are there for a reason.
So he's pulled up in that car, has he?
Pulled out in that car,
And
yeah.
that one he's just left in.
Pardon?
Rather than that one
No,
he's
no,
just left
that's his colleague. He had nothing to do with it. He came out and shook his.
Okay.
He came out and shook his hand, and he said to either one of you guys, one of your colleagues, that he didn't see what happened, but he was his colleague. Hiya.
Hello.
How you
You're
doing?
willing to provide a statement now, are you?
Yes.
Yeah, without all the cameras rolling though?
No.
No.
No, not without the cameras rolling.
Right, is there a reason why?
Yes.
What's that?
It's just for due process, just to make sure that everything's sort of kosher. I don't see what the issue is having the cameras rolling.
Right.
What's the issue with that?
Well, that's not our process though.
It's my process though. I'm the victim of a crime.
Yeah, I'm asking if you want to provide a statement.
I do want to provide a
you can
statement.
do so.
I am going to
The
document.
statement will be written or typed up.
Okay.
You'll be asked to view it, and then if you're happy, you'll be asked to sign it.
Right.
So you're not going to sign anything that you haven't viewed.
Okay, but how can I not view it? I don't understand you. What's that got to do with the camera?
And that we don't need to record it as well.
I need to record it though.
Are you willing to provide a statement?
Yes.
Right, without the cameras rolling?
No. I am exercising my rights, Sergeant. So what's happening then? You're just refusing to take my complaint? Is that what's happening? You know I've been assaulted and you're refusing to take my complaint. What an absolute joke. Are you guys going to take my complaint?
This is unlawful gatekeeping. Under the Victims Code, police have a statutory duty to record a crime. No UK law prevents a victim from recording an interaction with a public official in a public-facing area.
I'm not willing to be filmed while taking a statement.
Okay, but it's my statement. Like, what's the issue with
I
that?
don't understand. However, we don't need you to film it while we're...
I need to film it though.
Why?
For due process, because I'll be taking legal action against that individual. Okay, and this is my evidence. So, furthermore, it's a protected activity under the Human Rights Act. You understand that?
Yes, but taking the statement is evidence, so you don't need to film that evidence being taken.
I do, 100% I do. But I don't see what the issue is. It's not anyone's statement, it's my statement. I can choose if I want it recorded or not. And you guys have no doubt got CCTV dotted about everywhere, so it's okay for you guys to record it. When I'm the victim of a crime, he knows that, but he's refusing to take my statement because what I'm filming. Seriously. Now let me ask you something. What would happen if I had a brain injury? There's doubtless people that have brain injuries that have issues with recall and remembering stuff that may need to record it. Because of that, are you going to discriminate against those people?
Why would they need to record it themselves?
So that they can recall it. As I say, if someone's got a brain injury, they could have serious issues with their recollection. So they may want to record it.
Okay, now there are other processes for that sort of thing, like a video interview, for instance.
A video interview?
Yeah.
It's not an interview, it's a statement. There's a difference. I'm a victim of a crime.
Interview on video, giving them account. Video interview.
It's not an interview, it's a statement. You're given a statement, not being interviewed. Interviewed, you put...
We're talking about two different situations here. You would be giving a statement.
I'm given a statement.
You don't meet the criteria to give a video interview unless you desperately want to.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
What do you mean? You're talking to me completely fine. There's no communication that I can make.
And what? So I can't record it because what you say. So you're going to sort of stomp all over my human rights because 100% you are.
Is it a human right to film?
Yes. To receive and impart information, it's a human right. 100%. It's how you end up with freedom of the press.
Under what article?
Freedom of the press is, again, it's my human right to receive and...
Article 10 of the Human Rights Act protects the freedom to receive and impart information. In the UK, journalist is not a protected title. Anyone gathering info for public interest is protected under these principles.
That includes recording. Okay, that's why you have freedom of the press. The freedom of press comes from your human rights. I am the press. I'm affiliated with the National Union of Journalism.
Okay, so what is this journalist going to be on?
Pardon?
What is this journal going to be on? What is this article going to be on?
It's not an article. It's a video. It's a documentary.
Okay. So you don't need to film for your documentary in order to take...
100% I do. And listen, I travel all over the country doing this. I never come across any police force that has refused to take a statement because I want to film it for my own personal purposes. I don't see what the issue with that is. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You can't give me a clear reason as to why I can't film.
I'm asking you why you want to film.
I've told you because I'm going to take legal action against that individual.
Okay, but doing that whilst having a statement taken doesn't affect that, does it?
Again, for evidential purposes. It's for evidential purposes. Why do you film it? Why do you film interviews?
I wasn't planning on filming.
But why do you do that in general? Film it.
No, because it's capturing an incident that's taking place. Taking a
Okay.
statement.
So I want to do the exact same thing that you guys are doing. Okay.
You're not taking a statement from you. Would be one of us sitting with you in a room.
Right.
There's no incident taking place. There's nothing to capture evidence.
Right. But you've got What I'm saying is, you've got CCTV dotted about everywhere.
For security purposes.
Right. What's your body cam for?
You're not at risk sitting with us in the room in a police station.
Pardon?
You're not at risk sitting with us in the room in a police station.
You don't need to be at risk to capture evidence. Listen, let me ask you something. Do you follow your policies and procedures? Do you?
I think I do.
Do you? Right, okay.
Obviously, if I don't, then I'm happy to be educated about it.
Okay, so why didn't you tell me your body camera was running? Why didn't you tell me your body camera was running? Your colleague as well. Why didn't you tell me your body camera was running?
Okay.
Is that your policy, to let a member of the public know at the earliest opportunity that your body camera is running?
Okay. My body camera is running.
Your colleague done it, but you guys haven't.
The ultimate double standard. Cops use BWV to record you, but claim your camera is a risk. If their footage is objective evidence, your camera is independent accountability.
The incident number that's been created is log 634 of the 1st of April. That was for you. Okay. When you want to come and give me your full details as a victim of crime, okay, you can do so.
I'm happy to do that now.
To provide all your details.
I'm happy to do that now, yeah.
What's your name?
For the sake of that individual.
What's your name?
Again, we'll do that somewhere private.
What's your name?
I said we'll do that somewhere private. Do you want to go into an interview room and do it?
Not the recording, though.
No, I'm going to record.
Right, well, you come back when you're not going to record, okay?
So you're refusing to take my statement because I'm exercising my human rights.
I've explained, there's signs up to say there's no recording in the police station.
They're unlawful, unfortunately. Right. Do you mind identifying yourself, please, so I know who I'm talking to? It's a public reception, my friend.
What do you mean?
It's a public reception, I can go in that door. So you're failing to identify yourself, Sergeant? If you're even a sergeant, I don't know. Oh, an absolute joke. Goodness gracious me, Northumbria police are in trouble, ladies and...
The law protects your right to film in public places. Stay calm and demand legal grounds when challenged. The next video will reveal how the police react when a citizen's personal property is wrongfully mishandled or switched.
Yeah, what happened to you?
Been stolen, you know.
Yeah, you try not to swear if you can, but yeah.
And I found it in cash converter.
Your phone ended up in cash converters.
I found it myself.
So you found the phone. The police didn't find the phone. So you had to investigate yourself.
No, they investigated. They didn't even take the phone yet.
So they didn't even bother to investigate it. You found out it was in cash converters.
Yeah, and it's still in there.
And they still haven't gone to cash converters to get it.
No.
So we're just sat around here like
Yeah, for nothing.
a bunch of mugs just waiting for
They
them.
fucking took my contract already. They're done.
Yeah.
Payment.
Don't worry, mate. They'll tell you to call 101 and then you'll get it sorted. What are your concerns today?
We're just going looking the cars.
You've had a car stolen, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, and no update. All right, interesting. But if you go stand up, 10 or 15 police will be there straight away.
Yeah.
Of course they will. But if you have your possessions stolen, no one's interested. Exactly, yeah. So, very interesting. Well, good luck to you. This is the whole kind of purpose of me recording, do you understand?
They're lying.
They're lying to you as well, are they? Okay, well, I've literally been here 5 minutes, you know what I mean?
Come on Tuesday. I came last Tuesday. No,
They're sitting around twiddling
Come on
thumbs.
Wednesday cash converter closed. Come on Thursday.
And the phone is still in...
I fucking know every single day. You have to come down for nothing.
Interesting. So the phone is still in cash converters?
Yeah.
And you know which cash converters? Friar Street?
Yeah.
And they haven't even gone there to go get it back. You're taking that. I can't believe it. But anyway, you hear that, people. You see that. So this is what the police in our country are up to.
First for attention.
Say that again?
First for attention, they'll come out to you.
It should be cool. Right, miss, what are you waiting for?
WPC, whatever a bleeding name is.
Okay, what do you need her for?
Supposedly for, what's the name? What do you call it? Making a right.
So are you the victim of an offence, or have you committed an offence?
No, they're trying to put one on me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What have you supposedly done?
I'm supposed to, whatever it's, noise pollution. I can't think what they call
Noise
it.
pollution, is it?
Yeah.
What, did they arrest you for that, did they?
They've been trying to do that for a few years.
For noise pollution?
Most of the time on that and not giving nice to people.
So is that not like just a CPN, anti-social behaviour, is it? That's what they're saying.
Right.
Did they issue you the CPN?
Yeah.
So what are you here for, a voluntary interview?
No, I'm here on my own goodwill. I had a card left in my letterbox.
Oh, so they invited you to come for a voluntary interview? I wouldn't even bother if I was you, miss. You know, it's a voluntary interview is essentially a fishing expedition. There's no point in you even being here. Have you got a solicitor?
Supposedly.
Okay. I wouldn't even bother, miss. If I was you, I would just go home if I was you.
No comment. No comment. No comment.
But if you're gonna say no comment anyway, listen. If you're gonna say no comment anyway, then what's the point in you even being here? You might as well go home. Never attend a voluntary interview. For noise.
Police use voluntary interviews as fishing expeditions. Despite the name, anything you say is admissible in court. Never attend without a solicitor. They use this tactic to gather evidence when they lack the grounds for an arrest.
Pollution. You hear that, the people, the viewers, can you hear that? So.
There wasn't in Reading at the time stated.
There wasn't.
I wasn't here then. I was out for the day.
Right. So where's your solicitor now? Where's your solicitor now? He should be telling you what I'm telling you, to be honest. Okay. Yep. So can we have a chat in private? Why is that?
Because of COVID-19.
Okay, sure. Well, yeah, I'd just like to have a discussion. Are you a sergeant? Okay, so yeah, it's just regarding one of your colleagues, PC Principe 6514.
Okay.
So it's concerning a matter in which I was filming inside of a courtroom, not a courtroom, a court building, or the precinct of a court, should I say?
Okay.
Which I understand, you know, is an offence under contempt of court. Point being, he came to my house to arrest me. Fair enough. I mean, I feel like it could have been done by means of a voluntary interview. So he came to my house to arrest me, and he wanted me to bring my phone with me. When I refused to bring my phone, he said that he could actually... Oh, here we are. This is actually the solicitor that represented me at the time. So PC Principe told me that he could put my door in to get my phone. Obviously, I'm not a solicitor, I'm not a professional, but I'm pretty sure.
So he has... If it's part of the inquiry, he has the power to seize your phone. So
I'm not talking about seize my phone, put my door in. Force entry.
So let me finish.
So under what legislation gives him the power to force entry into my home?
I'm not going to be on your YouTube channel.
Well, you are going to be on it. This isn't an argument, miss. I'd like to know what legislation...
What I've come down to tell you...
This isn't about
YouTube
YouTube channel.
Officer and I don't manage him. So, and I'm the duty sergeant.
I just want
today,
some accountability, that's it.
Details and what your complaint is, and I'm going to pass...
Section 17 of PACE 1984 strictly limits power of entry. For summary offenses, officers have no power to force entry without a warrant. Officer Principe's threat to put the door in is a blatant abuse of power and legally groundless.
Sit on to his sergeant, okay, and they will get back to you. So if you give me some details and contact number, I'm quite happy to do that for you.
Okay, but I want some answers. I want some accountability. Okay, I want to know under what legislation gives him the powers to put my door in.
Right now, I'm the duty sergeant responsible.
Yeah, but you're a sergeant for a reason. Have you not got any answers?
I don't have time to stand here and argue.
Yeah, but clearly you do. I'm not arguing. I just want some answers, miss. That's it.
So,
after all, you are taxpayers do pay for you.
What I'll do. So if you're not prepared to give me your details, then we'll end the conversation.
No, because I want answer for the record. Why do you think I've come here with the camera?
Do you want to give me your details?
I want answers as to why your colleagues can force entry into my home when only a summary offence has been committed. You have all my details. I don't need to give you my details.
Okay.
I want answers from someone.
The duty sergeant is using procedure to gatekeep accountability. In the UK, you only provide name and address if suspected of antisocial behavior under Section 50. Demanding ID while a citizen reports misconduct is unlawful.
I'll pass it on. All right, thank you.
So no answers as to why. Because that's how we're addressing members of the public now. It's because you don't. She doesn't have any answers. What are you guys here for?
I told you it's about a van.
A van? Someone stole your van?
The police stopped our driver. He left the van on the M4 and the van is being disappeared now.
So you can't
The police arrested the driver.
Yeah.
And the police left the van on the street with all the parcels.
On the side of the M4?
Yeah.
They abandoned it there. They left it there.
Yeah.
Arrested your guy.
Yeah.
And now you can't get your van. And now you can't get your van back.
No.
How long's it been?
in Sunday evening.
Sunday, so it's been about 3 days. And where are they saying the van is now?
You don't know.
No one knows.
Nobody.
What have they told you to do? Call a number, call 101. Of course they did. Yeah. See, this is the problem. This is why I want direct accountability. You understand that by us paying taxes, we employ them. You know, this is our property. I can sit. Do you understand what I mean?
I know exactly.
So if I've got issues, I want them to be directly, you know, solved or encountered.
You know, you don't do nothing.
They don't do nothing. Exactly. Whether you're a victim of a crime,
You just ignore it.
it's always pass it on to someone else or this person. I don't know. We'll see. So the police left your van on the side of the M4 and they just abandoned it there. No duty of care.
When police arrest a driver, they owe a duty of care to the remaining property. Abandoning a loaded van on the M4 is gross negligence. The force is civilly liable for any loss under the Police Property Act.
I mean, the contempt that they have for the public, do you understand? They treat us as if like we're the enemy or something, you know? It's interesting that they would do that.
You know, nobody cares. The government doesn't care as well.
Believe me.
As well.
Believe me, mate.
We just, the small ones. That's it, nothing else.
Go pick up a camera and go stand outside a police station in London and watch how many of them come. Watch how many of them come out, mate. I'm telling you, I know someone that does it. Watch how many of them come out. But yeah, no. Obviously, I'm sad to hear that. So that's the whole purpose of this today. So I hope you don't mind me, you know, recording or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's not.
No problem.
But yeah, let's see how they deal with this situation here, because I can stand around here all day.
Police have a duty to protect property and provide clear accountability regarding their powers. Do not voluntarily provide personal details without clear legal grounds. Watch the third video to see how the auditor won a £1,000 settlement.
Just had reports from some members of the public from the front counter that was feeling a bit harassed. Obviously by you being in and out of the front counter.
We haven't been in and out of the front counter.
Alright, obviously we've got vulnerable victims.
We haven't been in and out of the front counter.
Just let me explain.
No, let me explain. We haven't been in and out.
We've got vulnerable victims in and out of the police station that are feeling a little bit harassed by you filming around the station. Right, can I just take your name and your address,
I'll give you my name on one condition.
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, and I'm replying, I'm saying, you get my name and address on one condition. You take that gang sign off.
What gang sign?
That gang sign.
That's not relevant to why I'm here, is it? Just get your name and address, please, on Section 50 of the Police Reform Act.
Do you believe that I'm committing antisocial behaviour right now?
At this moment, yes, so that's why I'm required to provide your name and your address.
What grounds? What makes you think that I'm committing antisocial behaviour?
Basically recording at a police station.
Recording at a police station is not antisocial.
Right, guys, we've been told, and we've had information from the front counter, that people in there waiting to be seen by officers, victims of crime, are feeling harassed by your behaviour at the front counter. Just listen to what I'm saying. I'm telling you what the information...
The police are blurring the lines. Filming a public building does not constitute harassment. Legally, harassment requires a course of conduct directed at a specific individual, not just the uncomfortable feelings of bystanders.
As you've asked me, let me answer. So, they're feeling harassed, okay.
So you should go and explain to them
we are going to speak to them in a moment.
Illegal. It's not harassment, and you are abusing Section 50 right now.
I'm not abusing Section 50.
Yes, you are.
I require you under
West Yorkshire Police are going to court
to provide your name and your address. What is your name, sir?
You'll be next. You'll be next.
What is your name, sir?
What's the details of Section 50 that requires me to give my details? What's the wording of the law?
Constable in uniform is required. You are required to give your name and address to a constable in uniform if we believe you're acting in an antisocial manner.
And what's the belief that we're committing an antisocial behaviour?
The information that has been passed. You're asking me a question. Let me respond.
Okay, so let's have a conversation.
So that is any person that is not in the same household. Okay, I'm quite happy the people that are feeling alarmed are not from your household.
Correct.
So, under that act, as you well pointed out when I turned up, I require you to provide your name and your address.
Also under that same act, you have to have reasonable suspicion that I am committing antisocial behaviour.
So I require, if you fail to provide those details, you can be arrested.
Where's the reasonable suspicion?
Why I'm asking you one more time. Excuse me, I'm not talking to you, sir. I'm asking you one more time to provide your name and your address.
If I'm required to do so,
failure to do so, you can be arrested.
If I'm required to do so by law, then I will. But just before I do, I would like to know what the grounds are that you suspect that I'm committing.
This is a power trip. Arrest is a tool of last resort and must meet the necessity criteria. Using the threat of arrest to force ID without proving antisocial behavior is unlawful coercion.
I've explained that to you already. What is your name, please,
No,
sir?
there's no grounds. You don't have grounds. You don't have grounds.
What is your name?
But
out of fear of arrest and threat of violence.
I have reasonable grounds to suspect, and I've explained that.
No, you don't.
So I am asking you now to provide your name.
Out of fear of arrest and threat of violence, I will provide you my details.
Right, is there anything I can reasonably say I'll do for you to provide, under the Police Reform Act, your name and your address?
You could provide me with reasonable grounds, but like I've just said, under threat of violence, fear...
Definitely threat of violence.
I've explained that. I'm going to ask you one more time,
let me just
your
finish
name
and then I will.
Your address.
Out of threat of violence, fear and duress, I will give my details under that section.
Michael handles this brilliantly. He provides ID, but explicitly states it's under duress. This preserves his right to sue later, proving he never voluntarily waived his privacy rights.
Unlawfully.
What's your name, please, sir?
Michael. I'm going to film every single member of public going in that building now.
Michael.
And your last name?
Listen, Michael.
Right, I do apologise because the radio's talking to me here. We've got cars pulling in.
Quite rude to us though, guys.
So, Michael, what is your last name?
I've just given you it.
I'm asking you again.
Hey, listen, you're really rude.
No, you're rude.
You're rude because you're abusing Section 50.
Powers, mate. You're rude.
We're not the ones that's shouting.
Michael.
No, you're abusing powers, mate. You're very rude. You don't abuse police powers.
I'm asking you again because I didn't hear you.
Well, that's your problem, not mine, isn't it?
Michael, I'm not playing games. I'm asking you for your surname, please.
I've given you it. Under the section of law that you've stated, I've already given you my surname.
Right, and I couldn't hear you because of the vehicles coming in the gate.
Are you recording?
Right, what is your address, Michael?
Do I have to give my address under that section?
You do, yes.
I don't know your date of birth.
You never asked me for my date of birth, and I'm not required to give my date of birth under that section of law. And this man knows that, that's why I didn't ask.
Guys, you're dismissed. Have a nice day. You are dismissed. We no longer require your services. You're very rude. You came over and abused your powers, talking about antisocial. We're not antisocial. We've been perfectly fine. We've not spoken to one single person. And you know, when I speak to professional standards later, they're going to confirm everything like they always do. All right, I get complaints upheld. We've got 3 civil claims against police forces across the United Kingdom because you're corrupt. Why is there so much police corruption, police abuse? There is, mate.
Why do you always abuse Section 50?
Do you know what, right? Do you know what? You're quite reasonable, you. You are quite reasonable, mate. The way that you hold yourself and the way that you've been speaking to us. But do you know him? He's a bully boy, him.
How would you feel if people start recording at the station? You know, it's not right. It's not the right thing. So we, like you said, like this like
is that
private
in your
people
opinion or in law? Because in law it says that we can do this, but in your opinion it's so we can't.
Exactly,
you abuse Section 50 because of your opinion, because of your ego, and because of your feelings.
Thank you. There you go, Michael. We act within the boundaries of the law, and we know what we're doing.
When the legal argument fails, police resort to emotional law. But UK law relies on objective standards. An officer's personal opinion on what is right has no legal weight in restricting civil liberties.
Said on the beginning of this video, which is going to show, we're at Hull Police Station today, right? And we're going to show you guys today if Hull Police Station want to abuse the powers of the Section 50. And I said that before I even spoke to you guys.
Right, guys, I've got your details. Okay,
yeah, have a nice day. You're dismissed, guys.
Okay, so
we don't need your advice.
You're dismissed, guys. Thank
no,
you.
your advice is
don't abuse anybody. Your advice is don't abuse anybody. Don't be brutalising members of public.
Stop abusing Section 50.
Don't do that, mate, because it happens frequently, all right? And people are scared of that
certainly
uniform.
Don't within this force.
Yes, it does, mate. I would only
so what I'm advising you both, gents. Okay, swear to advice.
Homicide police officers. I was only up here last week reporting on corruption, not homicide police.
I'm off in front office right now, mate. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. I'm going to do nothing.
So, but word to advice, stay away because members of the public
we don't care. We don't care, mate. We're not harassing nobody. We're not harassing nobody, mate.
I'm asking you to stay away.
I feel harassed by you now. You're harassing me now.
I don't need your advice, mate. Go away.
If we need to speak to you again, we will do,
gents.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Have a lovely day.
Bye-bye.
Have a lovely day.
We're going to go front counter now, yeah? After the situation, we did our usual thing and we spoke to H&K Solicitors. And H&K Solicitors, like in Barton, they dealt with everything. And I got a nice £1,000 payout from Homicide Police. Big up to Lee Freeman. What a legend.
To frame this issue, we must remember the words of Professor Barry Friedman from New York University School of Law, a leading expert on policing. The police should not fear being recorded if they are doing their jobs correctly. Transparency is not the enemy of security, it is the foundation of public trust. Continue to watch, continue to film, and never surrender your right to question authority.